Welcome to the deep dive. Today, we're looking at Sarah and Mark's journey through and after the 2020 quarantine. It's based on this really quite engaging narrative piece.
Right.
And our mission really is to go past just the funny bits and pull out some insights,
Yeah.
about resilience, maybe how businesses pop up in weird ways, and just how life takes these unexpected turns.
Yeah, and what grabs you straight away is how normal the early lockdown felt.
Mm.
I mean, lots of us had those DIY moments gone wrong.
Oh, yeah.
That lime green paint disaster,
Yeah.
turning the bedroom into a decaying avocado.
Sounds about right.
And then Sir Barks a lot, the dog tracking paint everywhere. It definitely makes you chuckle.
And Mark's Portuguese attempt. Sounding like a pirate, apparently.
Uh-huh. And the dog howling along to Despacito.
Yeah.
It paints a picture, doesn't it? Sort of sets the scene for that initial period of adjustment.
Absolutely. That initial scramble.
Yeah.
But things got, well, more serious in 2021 with the layoffs. That seems like the real turning point. Leading them to start Sir Barks-a-Lot's closet. These artisanal dog bandanas. It's amazing how desperation can spark something, isn't it?
It really is. Necessity and invention.
Yeah.
Even if month one was, what, $12?
$12 from Mark's mom.
It just shows you, doesn't it? Those early days of starting something new are rarely glamorous. But that tiny idea, born from a tough spot, it found its moment.
And how? This is where it gets wild. A single TikTok video, Sir Barks-a-Lot, wearing a Netflix and chill bandana.
Bam. Viral.
Just like that, this little side hustle explodes. It makes you think about, the sheer power of these platforms and just random moments catching fire online.
It does. But it also makes you wonder, okay, the viral hit was maybe luck, but what else was there?
Yeah.
Something about the bandanas or how they presented them must have actually connected with people, right? To keep that momentum going, even a little.
That's a fair point. It wasn't just luck. And look, the challenges didn't stop there. 2022, the Wi-Fi router dies.
Oh, no.
Throws them back into the dark ages for 3 days, living off the neighbor's signal. Pretty fly for Wi-Fi,
Fantastic name.
isn't it? But apparently, data usage became a real issue. Mark and his diehard rewatches.
Classic. You
They-
can picture the arguments.
Totally. But they rediscovered books. Mark called them offline YouTube. It's funny how limitations can push you back to simpler things.
And what I love there is, even in that frustration, the humor's still bubbling under, Sarah almost crying over Scrabble,
Yeah.
and Mark declaring Wi-Fi is worth 11 points.
Yeah.
That tells you so much about how they cope, laughing through the stress.
Definitely. And it worked out. Sir Barks-a-Lot hits 100,000 followers.
Wow.
A pet store chain contacts them. And, crucially, they buy a new router.
The ultimate victory.
They even toasted with boxed wine, celebrating surviving everything, the awful paint, someone stealing Pop-Tarts apparently, Mark's socks and sandals.
You gotta love the details. It just paints this picture of real life. Success rarely looks neat and tidy. It's usually messy.
So true. And the dog becoming the main breadwinner is just perfect.
It's a brilliant little twist.
So wrapping this up, what are the big takeaways here? I mean, it really hits home how unexpected stuff can completely change your path.
Right.
And how important humor and just, well, not giving up are when things get tough. Because those struggles, they often become the best stories later.
Exactly. And maybe that love is just about finding someone you can laugh with, even when the walls are lime green and the Wi-Fi is dead.
Perfectly put.
So maybe this is something for you, listening, to think about. What about those unexpected pivots in your own life? Times when things felt like they were going wrong. Could there have been seeds of something new or surprising planted in those moments? What funny stories came out of your challenges? Reflecting on that might just reveal some hidden potential you hadn't considered.